Hi, I'm in the North Carolina Highlands, taking a little break here in the summer, getting the cool mountain air, and want to talk about new versus used boats today. And there are a lot of misunderstandings about new yachts especially, and I'd like to go over the basics here. So the pros of a new yacht are, you get the newest designs, and they do make good changes, especially in interior space planning, every new generation of boat. And I say we're in the 5th generation of catamarans, and what that means is that they're giving you more usable space down below. And this is what the secondhand market prefers the most. That is maximum usable interior space, because when you live on a boat, it's like moving from a big house to a tiny home, and every cubic inch counts. So these newer designs give you that. And I always advise my clients, try and get the newest boat for your budget, not brand new, but you're gonna see a better materials, usually a better interior space planning, and with a newer boat you have less maintenance issues. Your engine should have more life left on it, as well as the sail drives, and financing is generally easier to get on a newer yacht. Some lenders won't write loans on boats over 10 years old, and some insurance companies, same thing. So those are the pros of a new boat. Now, the cons of a new boat. Okay, there are fewer choices compared to the used boat market. And there's the dreaded D word, okay? That's depreciation. And so we'll talk about that a little more later. Now, there's another D word that newbies seem to have no idea whatsoever about, and they really need to be aware of this. Most of them assume that because it's a new boat, everything's going to be perfect, working 100%, and I don't have to do anything but load my groceries on and turn the keys and go on my merry way. But no, it doesn't work like that. And what they don't understand is that all new boats have defects, and some of them can have more defects than a used boat. If they rush the production, you could have 150 defects. And if you don't survey it, you're not going to find out about those defects until probably after the warranty period is expired. And new yachts usually come with bow to stern warranties for year number 1. But if you don't survey it, you ain't going to know about a lot of those things, because a lot of them are just small things. But those small defects can sort of fester over time and become big problems. So remember, if you do buy a new boat, you got to get the toughest surveyor possible, so that they can discover what these defects are, and you force the dealer to fix everything at their expense. Now, dealers know that most buyers, I'd say 80% of them, are in a hurry to get that boat. That is, they told the wife or the kids, hey, we're going to have a boat for Christmas or spring break or summer break or Thanksgiving or whatever, and we're going to go have some great vacation memories. And so there's always a time deadline whereby they want the boat, and the dealers know this. And so what happens is, if you do get it surveyed and you say, all right, you got to fix all this, well, what they do, they play a game, and the game they play is stall around and make the buyer get anxious about the whole process, and just blame it on parts availability. We ordered the parts, but they sent the wrong parts, and now you're just going to have to wait another 2 weeks while we order parts again. And so the dealers know all about this game, And they hope that you get fed up and you want to leave early, because if you come back after 1 year, then they don't have to fix most of that stuff. Okay? Now, remember, the warranty on the hull is given by the builder, and the dealers have to honor that. A lot of dealers will set aside, say, 2% of the value of the boat, and then they use that warranty reserve to pay for these repairs, right? Now, if they don't use it, like if you just leave and they don't do the repair, well, guess what? They get to keep the money. So this is why they play this game. They don't want to fix stuff. And so you have to hold their feet to the fire, and you have to not be in a hurry if you buy a new boat, okay? And so, for example, I saw some lagoons, and I like lagoons a lot. I was a dealer, and they're owned by the Beneteau Group. They own 11 different brands. They've been building yachts since 1880, and they know what they're doing generally. But even they rush things from time to time. And when they were rushing a certain model that was ending, the Lagoon 450 is what it was, some of the last ones that were built had 150 defects. Brand new boats. And so if you played the game correctly, you could get everything fixed, but you ain't getting your boat right away. So you have to know how to play that game. So, well, what's better than a new boat? What I say is better is to get a boat that is like new, that is, it's 2 or 3 years old, and it has been well cared for and has low hours. That is, I consider hours low, under 3,000. And buy it right. That means at the right time of year, in the right place in the world. And I've done other videos that talk about this. And I'm happy to explain it further if you like, if you give me a call. And if you buy it right, and don't keep it to the magic age of 10, which is when it reaches money pit status, you will be a happy camper. Because if you buy it right around year 5 or 6, you should be able to get all your money back. If you sell it right in year 8, maybe year 9, if it's a real hot model that's in big demand. So that's the way to be a happy camper and get all your money back. And then you just, if you want to keep cruising, well, you just go wait a few more months till the next buying season, and then you roll the money over after you sold boat number 1 and get boat number 2 and repeat the process. You will be a happy camper and you will preserve your capital. So that's my take on new versus used. And just remember, you do not want to take on money pits. It seems like parts prices and contractor labor prices have just continued to go up, up, up. It's gotten more difficult to get contractors out on the boat, and you don't want an old money pit, and they all turn into money pits sooner or later, even the well-built models. Okay, so if you want more information on money pits and strategies to preserve your capital, just contact me through my website, largecatamansforsale.com, and I'll send you my insider secrets to buying catamarans report, and help you be a happy camper. So for those of you that are just wondering where I am exactly, this is called Bass Lake. It is in western North Carolina. It's near the town of Blowing Rock. And this park is a national park donated by Moses H. Cone Estate. And he had 3,500 acres. He loved to build roads, and this is like one of the carriage roads that he built in the late 1800s. And he built 3 lakes, and it's just stunningly beautiful here. In the mornings for the past week, it's been about 58 degrees when you wake up. Right now it's 67. It's just cool and crisp, and I'm so energized. I've been walking 5 miles a day, and I love it. I feel really good. and being in the woods here is just invigorating. I love it. And it's the same thing I get when I go in the ocean. You know, I get invigorated when I jump in the ocean. And so I highly recommend those two things. And so anyway, give me a call or send me an email, and smooth sailing.